Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about this little guy. Alright, first, this is pretty basic, but I'm going to show you how to unpack this little guy. Alright, basically first you want to flip out the top propellers, and then you flip under the bottom propellers. It is. Alright, so I don't know if you can see right here. For the actual camera, there's a little cover on top of it to protect it. You want to be kind of gentle with that. When you're taking it off, it's kind of difficult. Oh, cheat. I feel like I break it every time I do it. Psh, there it is. Look at that. Oh my God. So to actually turn it on, you want to, well, first, if you want to check the battery, you can hit this button once, right on the bottom there. So I am fully charged right there. And then if you actually want to turn it on, you hit it once and then twice and hold it in on the second time. And you actually see the camera right there starting to calibrate and level out. Alright, and then to turn it off, you actually just do the same thing. So hit it once and then twice and hold it. And it's off. And then just reverse the process, so those bottom propellers flip that under, and then top propellers just flip it back in, and you're set. I bought this cheap carrying case off of Amazon. I think it was for like $15, but basically it just holds the remote and the drone, so super simple. But it also has a little zipper right here to stash some of the cords and stuff. Alright, and then this thing right here is the only other accessory that I have for the drone, and this is a DJI Tech propeller bumper case. So, and I got this to fly it inside. There you go, DJI Tech. So here's the actual remote for the drone. It's kind of nice because there's some instructions on how to use it right on the remote, and it's pretty compact. It's about, I would say it's about the same size as the drone itself. So to actually use it, you just flip out these little arms right here where the phone goes, and then make sure that you put up the antennas, because I did that. I forgot to do it once, and I was like, why is my drone not working? So this is pretty cool. The actual little controller knobs are stored underneath these arms right here. So let me show you. It's so, come on, focus. It's so tiny. There it is. So this goes right into here. You just screw it in, which I can't do right now. Oh, there it is. All right, and then just like the drone, you just hit the power button once if you want to check the battery, and then hit it twice and hold in the second time if you want to power it up. And this might be hard to see, but there's a cord that connects right here into the side of the remote, and then the bottom of the cord just goes into your phone. I've been shooting with this drone for about 3 months now, and I love it. It's awesome. I don't really do any serious drone work, so the technology in here is definitely enough for me. Just to review some of the general specifications for the drone. This drone is pretty awesome because it only weighs 249 grams. That's a little over a half of a pound. The reason that it's cool that it's only 249 grams is that you don't have to register it with the Federal Aviation Administration. Like I said, the controller is about the same size and weight as the actual drone. So for hikers and backpackers, that's pretty awesome because you're only going to be adding an additional pound or pound and a half, depending on the case that you use, when you want to take this thing out. This little guy is going to be able to go up 1,600 feet into the air and about 2.5 miles away, although I've seen videos of people flying it further away than that. Also, the flying time is rated to be about 30 minutes, but that's going to vary depending on the weather that you have. For example, if you're flying in colder weather, then it's not going to last as long. Let's talk about the little camera on here. So this camera has a 24mm f2.8 lens on it. If you're shooting pictures with this camera, you can expect 12 megapixel images. The images are going to be in JPEG. You can't shoot RAW with the camera. In terms of video resolution, the highest this goes is 2.7K at 30 frames per second, or you can shoot at 1080p up to 30 frames per second. The camera also has 3-axis image stabilization, which is great for getting smooth footage. Even though the image quality isn't top-notch, it's definitely good enough for Facebook or Instagram. And also, as you'll see with the footage that I show you at the end of this video, it's definitely good enough to put into your YouTube videos. I'm also sure if you are a wedding videographer or a photographer that you could use the footage that comes from this to supplement your work. Some other things to keep in mind when you're flying this drone: if you have winds that are faster than about 18 miles per hour, you're definitely going to start seeing it in your footage. Also, the drone is not weatherproof, so make sure that you are not flying in the rain. This camera has 3 different flight modes. There's P mode, S mode, and C mode. P mode stands for positioning mode. This mode will use the GPS signal to increase its awareness of its location, and then also increase the stability and ability to navigate precisely. S mode is sport mode. S mode stands for sport mode. Basically, just use this if you want your drone to fly fast. C mode is a cinema mode, so use this when you're actually recording and you're panning and tilting. Okay, one last thing, this drone also has quick shots. So there are 4 different types of quick shots. I'm not going to go over them, but basically just use these shots if you want to get smooth and cinematic footage that's easy to set up. This drone does not have an active track mode, but if you do set it to the quick shot circle, I think it's called, the drone will continuously track you as you move. Alright, to close out this video, I'm going to show you some footage that I put together over the past 3 months. I think this drone is great for anyone who's not actually trying to make money on the drone footage alone. In the video I'm about to show you, I think most of it is shot at 1080p, so again, you can increase the resolution to 2.7K if you want higher quality footage. I also think this drone is perfect for hikers or backpackers that want more cinematic footage or want a cooler perspective when they reach a scenic spot. I hope you guys enjoy this video that I put together. All of the clips are taken with the drone besides the shots with the fire in it. That was actually taken with a D850 that I used to have. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to help me out in bringing you more content.